What's up, everyone? How's it going? It's time to celebrate this guy right here, Steve. What's up, man? Congratulations, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
It's been a day, my friend.
That is crazy. What'd you start the day out with anyway?
10 or 9:49, I think.
It's insane.
So,
you're just unbelievable. It just congratulations. I'm just proud to call you my partner channel. I wanted to do this anyway. I wanted to do this stream. I was telling Steve right before we got on, but it was I want to introduce. Hey, this is my new partner channel, StevesWorld, right here, ladies and gentlemen. He's awesome. He has a great channel. He was 500 subscribers a couple weeks ago, so now he's at 1,000. So that is awesome. So welcome to the club, Steve.
Yeah. It's still surreal.
Let's see.
I just don't comprehend it yet. It's just I'm like a little kid at Christmas right now. So
that is awesome. Very cool. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. So what happened? What's going on? So what happened today? It was just crazy. Like I was starting to help you push a little bit.
Yeah, I had a half day today, and I don't know. I just came home, started looking at things, and I was watching streams, and I don't know where people started coming from. And then, of course, you helped with a nice little push there that sent it out on your social media, and then just people started joining in and helped me. I don't know. It started going all over Twitter and Instagram, and then it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Could not thank you guys enough. Thank you.
That's awesome. We're gonna pull up the chat. I jumped on. I apologize. My son had a chorus show today, so I just got back from that. So I just told Steve. Sorry about that. I told everyone no problem. So who's in the chat? Let's see. Let's pop out this chat over here. So got a lot of people here. Let's see. A lot of people love you, Steve. I love it. So what do we got here? We got the Shep family. Welcome. Everyone, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Shep family. Greg saying hi. Congrats, Steve. Michael Riley saying hi. Magical News Live. Nick, the man. Check out his channel. Awesome channel. He is saying congrats, Steve. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Brandy and Dave. Dave and Brandy, I think's in the house. Samantha Lowe. Hey, Samantha, how's it going? Stacy Rogers, downscale. Steve isn't doing the stream. Yeah, you should be doing a stream too. We get off the air. Let's go on your channel too. That's right.
No,
we're
having fun.
Yeah, let's go on your channel too. Let's do it. You got to I told Steve, you got to make a big deal of this stuff. LSU mom, what's going on? How's everyone? Donna's here. Kyle's here. What's going on, everyone? Congratulations, man. Everyone's just so happy.
And I started typing and tagging people, and there's just no way. There's so many of you in here, and thanking. I thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. I got my Star Wars mug to celebrate.
Nice.
My kids, in this show, the band was playing Star Wars music, so it put me in the Star Wars mood today. So I don't know. How does it feel, Steve? Did you apply to be monetized yet? Did it kick in yet? Did you go look? Or
I don't have the watch hours by any means. I've only been on for 10 months. I don't even have a 12-month period yet. So, but I did cross over the halfway point about a few weeks ago. So that's something, I guess. But no, that part will come. This is baby steps, and this is a big one. So I can stream again. That's anywhere I want to. That's the main part.
I forgot about that. Like that whole thing with 1,000 subscribers and streaming. I forgot about that. It's so annoying. I'm glad you got it, buddy. So I know Shep wanted to come in. Let's get Shep in here. I think Zippity Doodad wants to come. Congratulations. Anyone else wants to come on? Just hit me up on Twitter if you want to come congratulate this guy. So here I'll send it to Meg too. Let's see if Meg wants to come on and say hi. Where's Shep? Hold on a second. I did I don't know, Steve. That thing on Monday was exhausting. I don't know. Yesterday it seemed like so long. I don't know. I was telling the guys, I don't know if I'm going to do those again. I don't know. It was a little crazy. Little Oz Laurel's in the house. How you doing? What were you saying, Steve? Sorry.
It was. I think it was better than the last one. I mean, it was a little more organized. But yeah, it was that's tiring. And then we did that for 3 hours. And then I had mine. By the time I got done with mine last night, I was dragging. So
yeah, I started talking to Dave, and I was talking to Kenny for a while. We had your stream on everything. We're supporting you, but then it was just I played back your stream, and you're like, wow, I'm on hour 4, so give me a little break. There we go. I just sent it to Shep. Shep, I sent it to you. I don't know if he's here yet. So, yeah, man, it's just crazy. So I know Patrick Zippity Doodad is in Disney World. So
yeah,
he's at Epcot tonight. He said so.
Yep, they were they went live for a little bit. They did their drawing for their pin they gave away for the people that were in the stream. Chris with Disney World Adventures actually won it, and then then they were going to ride. They went to do the Beverly Challenge at 8:17, and it closed at 8:00. I think it was. So he didn't get to do that.
Oh no, Shep in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Shep.
No twins there? No twins?
Yeah, they're all hey, all four are sleeping right now. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, no kidding. Thankfully, I'm half a house away, but we're good. But yeah, I mean, I was trying to figure this out here, but I was chatting with Steve right when it happened, and I happened to refresh, and I'm like, dude, you got it. I mean, that was just awesome.
There's nothing more frustrating than waiting for subscribers and like it just sits there, like you're like, oh, it's so painful. And then like boom, it just hit. Like it's just so weird. Just the waves of hitting stuff. It's just so weird.
Well, I didn't have any aspirations of getting to that. I mean, you know, it's a grind and a slow process by all means. It doesn't happen overnight. And even, I mean, I was 51 away today when I started. And then even as we got closer, I think at 6:00, I was still 20 away or something like that. And even at 7:00, I was still like 15 away. And I was 11 away. And all of a sudden somebody said, hey, you're only 7 away. And I looked and I was only 5 away. And then somebody else said, you're only 1 away. I was like, what happened in that 2-minute span? But at 7:08, which Brandy and Dave said I would hit it at 7:13, which is pretty crazy. This morning he said that. 7:08, I hit it. So.
And who predicted it?
I got a beat. I got a beat. I countered that at 7:12.
Oh, nice.
I knew you were gonna hit it at some point. I didn't know. I don't know. Like I did the push and like it just was crazy. And like I told Steve we're gonna have a lot of Bon Jovi fans, so you might have to put up some Bon Jovi content.
Hey, I love Bon Jovi. So.
That's awesome. But it just is crazy, man. I knew you were gonna hit it like soon, but man, it was just nuts. Like you know, just when I see someone that close, I gotta push. And disclaimer, I'll help everyone. I always help everyone out there. I'm not. This is like when you're close to like a milestone. I usually try to help in that case, like a big milestone. But I'll help. I always help everyone. If you see the links down below, Shep's in there. Of course, Steve's in there. All my partner channels and my power channels are down below. So I always try to help people. So, but of course I got bombarded with people saying, hey, we got to help this person and this person and this. Of course I can, but you know.
And Rob, just a huge shout out to you. That was awesome. That was just such a great push today.
No
I mean,
you got it. Like if you're out there and you want to get a milestone, you got to hit it. You got to make a big deal of everything. You just got it. That's the way to do it. Thanks, Shep.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. 1,000. I mean, that right there is just.
Thanks. 1,000 is the milestone.
That's huge. That's huge. I mean, that's
when
just,
everything changes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just being able to have that ability to live stream without, having to deal with any other, other apps or whatever. I mean, that's huge. Like you said, it's not even so much about getting monetized, but just kind of having that one step forward closer to being, just having that. That's huge. And
it's basically the security blanket for when. Yeah, that's the number you got to hit to get monetized, but there's other things that you have to do to get monetized. But that's the security blanket to be able to do what you want to do. There's no restrictions on if I want to go to the zoo. There obviously you can't. The content matters, but you can do it from anywhere. You can do it from a mobile phone, so anywhere you want. Hey, Joey's World. It's Joey's World. How you doing, buddy? Thank you.
What's going on? Joey rocks, man. I love that guy. He is awesome.
Mouse Talk, my other partner channel, says hello everyone. What are we celebrating?
Where is he? Where is that guy?
He's gotta get in here. Oh, Dave's here.
Is this where all the cool kids are hanging out?
This is the cool kids hanging out. How are you, buddy?
Red Skull's back, brother.
Red Skull.
No, you gotta turn one of the lights off.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you gotta get that red light coming in there.
Oh, I gotta figure it out, man. But Steve, congrats, buddy. I'm pumped.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that.
Man. Yeah,
it's been a day.
The only thing I'm taking out of this is that I'm really good at predicting times on this. So
you're unbelievable. That is great.
It's a win. It's a win.
That's awesome. You're next, Dave. You're next to get there.
We gotta push Dave.
Oh, it's not my night. It's not my night. Steve's
fine,
night.
buddy.
I told Dave I'm going to be on this podcast, man. Get ready, man. I bring the numbers in. I'll be pushing it, man. I'll be pushing that podcast. So.
Well, we're gonna push the podcast. We'll just make it Joe Rogan size by the end of the week.
Yeah. my super agent Dean always tells me how many like downloads I have for my podcast. So I'm not gonna brag about it, but I did pretty well on over there. So I'm excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
So Steve, like, legit, what's the live stream plan? Are you just gonna go like this weekend to a mall and just live stream because you can, or what?
Well, here's the thing. So tomorrow I expect it to drop back under, just because that's the way YouTube works. But it won't drop 50 back under, but it'll probably drop back under. And then, but I figure by this weekend, I want to do something just as a test. I honestly don't even know how to operate it on my phone. So I've never done it. I've never been able to do it.
It's not that hard. And then look, so there's, now you get to go shopping. You get to go buy a good gimbal.
That I am getting a gimbal.
Nice. Did you get it already? Do we know what you're getting?
I have the one for my phone, and I'm getting another one for my camera.
Nice. Look at you. I haven't kicked it up that notch yet.
This guy just got another sub while we're live, so you're 1,007. Look at this guy; he's on fire. I wouldn't worry about dropping below 1,000.
I wouldn't either.
You know, I'm just not. I didn't get my hopes up to get here today, but you know, it might happen. But if it does, I'm not going to lose hope though, because you know,
all that matters is that you got the TubeBuddy screenshot downloaded, and you're good to go.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I got it. I got pictures of the sub count, and we're good to go. So.
Mom was in the middle of my kid's chorus show, and I kind of looked down and like, oh my god, he hit it! Like I didn't even get it was like 1,002. I didn't even get that rounded 1,000. So I need that picture.
I'm literally conducting a meeting, and my phone goes, bzz, 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 bzz. I'm like, he hit it.
Nice. That's cool. That's awesome.
So I gotta film another video for a giveaway this week. So
what's the next giveaway? What was it?
It's a gimbal, didn't you hear?
Another gimbal for me.
So I already won then, right?
Yeah. No, I've got 3 of the items right now. I've got I'm giving this little Baymax away.
Nice.
And this little, I don't know what this is. Furry Tail Friends Vajak from the Lady and the Tramp. But right now the big thing is I got a pin set it's a 60th anniversary pin set of Sleeping Beauty, and it's an LE of 3550. So, but yeah,
this guy just gave away his 500 subscriber giveaway like 2 weeks ago.
No, I just got the package yesterday, so
that's funny. Wow. It is great. It was so funny because I was telling I think Dave last night that I just got lucky. My friend Ben Lawrence. He got a viral video, and I just commented on it. Like he did a Toys R Us video. I think it's at 5.5 million views. And for some reason, I don't know why, me and Morty, for some reason, it took off, and we got suggested for some reason, and I got 500 subscribers in like 3 days, which is crazy. So Brandon could contest this too. We were literally celebrating 900 subscribers because I was just doing it by hundreds then, and literally during the 900 subscriber stream, it hit 1,000. So that was pretty amazing for me. So I could only imagine Steve. That was crazy, and I was happy about that. So just nuts. So we got a lot of people here too. Everyone loves you, Steve. So congratulations again. I'm just so psyched.
Everyone.
So yeah, man, it was just so great, man. So very cool. I'm just trying to see how many people here. My thing's acting weird. So 25 watching, 26 likes. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So let's see what's going on. Who's in the head thing here? Julie's Journeys here. As I say, it's Julie's. I've never say that. Jack, Sandy Claus, Logan's here. RV and a Disney. Burger 18. He's trying to get some subs. Help that guy out. Fantastic years. Brandon, yes. Brandon, you see, contested that. He was there. Lucky Minutes here. What's going on? Amanda, what's going on? How you doing? Joey's here, of course. Mouse Talk. We're trying to get he wants that. Walt, I invited you in if you want to check your Twitter account. I gave you the link if you want to come in and congratulate your partner channel here, my partner channel. Get him in here. Noah, the super mod, is here. Of course, Donna Jaworski. Thank you so much, Donna. She wasn't here yesterday for that super chat. She was in Disney Studios. I am jealous. Thank you so much for that.
Terrible.
And, Ross is here. Ross,
no excuses. No excuses.
Good to see everyone. Mom's here. How's it going?
Patrick stopped by in here too. I don't know if he's still in here, but he was in here. He said he took the picture of the
Patrick was here.
Count.
Sweet. Yeah, I invited him too. So see if anyone wants to come in. Just send me a message on Twitter.
And just so everybody knows, I got so many messages through Twitter and Instagram. I think I replied to them all. If I missed one, please do not be offended. My
all
phone
1,000?
my phone didn't stop buzzing. So I tried even leading up to it. Everybody was like, "Oh, you're getting closer." People were updating me. I had no clue. So it was yeah. I think I got everybody. If I missed any of you, I apologize.
So I think he should his giveaway should be all of his subs. Everybody gets about 33 each.
I like that.
Or 330 each. And that should
You know
be
what's
the giveaway.
funny, Walt? I think you would give you your subs.
Congratulations,
just
buddy.
To see you on Tower of Terror.
1,000 subs.
Thanks, buddy. And yes, I would give Walt some of my subs just to get him on Tower of Terror.
No, that's
Walt,
not talking
I stepped on your congratulations. Say it again.
Next subject.
Hey, Walt, I stepped on you. So
You guys will see me have a heart attack if I get on that ride.
Oh, see, he's changing the subject. Walt,
So,
I
Steve, what's the
apologize.
big giveaway again?
Hey, Walt, can you not hear Rob?
Rob?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can't hear Rob.
Oh, he can't hear you.
I can't hear you. This happens every single time.
Walt has a problem sometimes. He can't hear everybody in the
That's why,
on the panel.
That's cool.
Part of being old, I just can't hear. Period. That's what I'm thinking it is. Because I can hear Steve and Shep. I think I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yep, I can hear Shep. Dave?
I didn't realize.
I can't hear Dave. See?
I didn't realize that you could have.
It's me. I'm telling you. I think it's because maybe I should go out and come back in.
Yeah, try that.
Try that.
Here, I'll eject
All right,
him.
I'll come back in.
I'm going to eject
Sorry.
him. There we go. I eject. There he goes. I can eject people. That's fun. I never ejected
See you
anyone
later.
first.
And for it's funny every Saturday night when we try to do sports night, he used to send me the link in advance. We don't do that anymore because that never works.
There you
So
go.
he'll send me the
There it
link.
is. All right,
Can
so
you
I
hear-
can hear Rob.
Okay,
You hear
good.
me?
I can hear Steve.
Hey, Walt.
I can hear Shep.
Sibilance.
Yes!
Yay. All right. So, Walt, I apologize. I was talking over your congratulations to Steve. So, guys, do that again. So,
I couldn't hear him. So it's okay.
Walt's not even sure. Walt doesn't know why he's here.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm here other than to support Steve, who's now at 1,000. So that means you got to do a new video, Steve.
I do. That's what I was saying before you got here. I got stuff ready to go. I want to get some more stuff to add to it before I do it, though. So
let's ask some of the questions to Steve. Steve, what's been the hardest part so far of your YouTube journey, would you say?
the hardest part is honestly, this doesn't happen overnight by any means. It honestly happened a lot faster for me than it probably should have. But for anybody that's wanting to do it, for sure, the hardest part is just staying involved and staying active with everything, because it takes a lot of work to do it right. You got to put in the effort to support other people. You have to go watch videos. You have to comment. You have to reply to comments made to you. It's a job. I mean, it really is. And it's the hardest part is just being able to keep up with it.
Gotcha.
But it's been fun. So I wouldn't change anything.
Dave, thank you, by the way, for the support as well. But I appreciate your comments and everything on Twitter.
Yeah, buddy.
It means a lot. I appreciate that.
Not a problem. That's why we're here.
We love the video of Brandy and Gigi at the hair salon place.
Oh, nice.
Dude, Lisa will probably see this, but her birthday is the 25th of August while we're down there.
Nice.
I'm setting that up for her so she can get that done.
I'm telling you, it's fantastic. They had
It looked awesome.
a heck of a good time on it, and there's literally another 30 minutes of video on the cutting room floor of it actually happening. So I couldn't believe it. It was as cool as it is. Like,
It looks really cool.
Randy, they had such a good time. To that point, I already had to schedule it for our July trip. So
I believe it.
Yeah.
Rob, when are you going back to Disney, buddy?
I don't know. We're supposed to go in November, and that kind of got thrown up in the air.
Nice.
I don't know if that's
Oh.
happening. So I'm going to
Well, I hope
Spain in August, and I'm going to San Paulo, South America in September. So I travel a lot for work, and my wife's in London right now. So we just travel a lot. It's crazy. So
those don't sound like Epcot pavilions. I'm just
they
saying.
don't sound like pavilions.
Hey,
No.
Well, there's room. There's room.
I'm dying to go
Yes,
there.
I agree.
Well,
Jeff, you're 100% correct. I agree.
all I have to say is that there is a room at All Star Sports that has beds available. So if there's a flight, we can we can put you up somewhere, man.
I just got to see Steve in line. That's what I'm excited about. And then I got to see Walt on Tower Terror. Those two things alone is gonna be awesome. So
that's gonna be the fun thing is somebody. Not only do we need to view videotape from every angle, but some of it has to be live streamed and some of it has to be vlogged.
Yeah.
So that we can read.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
I'm the one. I don't know if you.
Oh, I see you. You're about right in the middle.
My face.
Oh, that's
my
amazing.
face. See how scared I am on that.
Man,
My oldest son. It's my oldest son is right next to me. That's Walter when he's probably 10 in that picture.
Oh wow.
I have not ridden. That was 2007, I think, like 12 years ago.
Jeez.
I haven't ridden it since.
Hey, someone in the chat, go back and screenshot that.
Yes.
Send it to me on Twitter. I need to use that for propaganda. Thank you.
DVR on it.
I was so scared that day. I swear to I'm telling you, man.
How many times prior have you ridden it?
None, never.
You've only been on Tower Terror one time.
One time. That's it, man. I rode it that day, and I was.
Got it.
Thanks, Rob.
I just retweeted Dave's propaganda.
Oh, thank you. Propaganda. Hashtag Wall Tower of Terror. We're trying to get that trending on Twitter officially.
Oh
Yes.
It will be great. I tell you what, man. I'll be just in line alone. Will be funny because I'll be like.
And I know Steve said this last night, but honestly, Walt, if you don't go on it, it doesn't matter. Like the fact that that's all we're doing is trying to push towards this is that's the most fun. So
no, I'm a man of my word.
I know. I'm sure. I know, man.
I'll definitely get on. I can't.
I'll guilt trip him.
I can't bring in
I'll be carrying you on. I'm sure. Oh my gosh.
I can't stand up and down either. So I'm with you, but I do go on Tower of Terror, so I do suck it up and go. But I don't.
30 days out, I'll grab a couple fast passes because the girls aren't going to be there, so I'll just bring extra magic bands along, and we'll just. Because trust me, honestly, it's probably going to be a walk on. If we get out of Galaxy's Edge and walk over, it's going to be like a 5-minute wait. There's not going to be a soul anywhere else in the park.
That's possible. Yeah, that's true.
And you're not even going to have to worry about watching because there's going to be so many cameras around you.
Everybody will say, Walt, have heart.
The best part's going to be if you get the ride photo. Walt's in the middle, and he's got all these cameras pointed at him from around the different.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to see his face.
360 cameras.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, Steve, man, I'm telling you, buddy, I'm really proud of you. You've been doing really, really good.
Appreciate it. Thanks very much.
I went back and I try to promote some of Steve's videos here and there. I throw them out on Twitter. They're really fun videos. They really are. You do a good job, and you're right. You've seen yourself progress as time has gone on.
It was so bad at the beginning. It was so bad.
No, they're never bad. But it's just you've gotten so much better.
I appreciate that. Well, it's more like
your other videos, Steve. You're totally different. Like it's totally different style. So me and my son love your Lego videos and everything. I told you that.
Well, I haven't stopped doing it, but what I did in the beginning, though, when we first started this, obviously everybody's very nervous when they start. I would assume. But the bad part is like we filmed over 200 videos in the first month. But we didn't edit them or anything. We just kept filming. We would film. As soon as that was done, we'd move the stuff aside, start right back over with the next one. And we just went. We'd spend 8 hours a day filming. And
I don't think 200 anything.
But now going back and looking at them, like what I do now, like we've upgraded cameras. We've upgraded the logo. I mean, we were using a piece of fabric hanging on the wall, and then we gradually got different colored fabric and cut out letters to our logo and put them on there. Now the logo is actually embedded on the wall. And the lighting's gotten better. It's just everything's gotten so much better. And I feel like if I was to post some of those older videos, it would be digressing. That'll be fun later, like going back on the memories. Hey, check out this video we did when we first started. Throw that up on as I do it, but right now I've got too much other Disney World and other Lego content, stuff like that I've done recently that I feel much better about. I'll continue to put that on and then throw in a classic here and there.
Just start doing them TBT, man. Hashtag TBT on Thursday. Seriously,
that's true too. That's
go back, yeah.
I mean, it's all about the views at this point. You're at the 1,000 now. What you got to do is you got to get the hours. And the hours The hours will come with the live streams, because with us, we would be teetering 4,000 under, 4,000 under, 4,000 under. And then when we started live streaming twice a week, it was not, it's a no-brainer at that point. You hit it. You easily hit it.
I've done the math. I mean, I obviously when you first start, you don't have any watch time whatsoever.
Right.
I got lucky and put out a video that got to almost 9,000 views, and it's got 30,000 minutes on it. Whatever that equates to, like 500 hours or something like that. So I got lucky there, but that one falls off at the end of July when I just got lucky. But going back and doing the math of where I started live streaming to now, the key is, number one, not only live stream, but you got to get people to come to your live streams. That's the bigger thing. You got to have the people and the other content to fill it. But doing the math, I would have no problem in a 12-month period from March when I started live streaming to get to my hours. So I know it'll happen. I just got to be patient. Yeah,
absolutely. And you have the viewers. I mean, people are there. You're averaging 30. Like even right now, Rob's got 30 people in here for you. Just like that. Rob would have 30 people anyway, even if it's just Rob. Yeah. But I'm just saying, the two of you together, that's what does it. So it's great. And then with Shep and Dave here, it's just like icing on the cake.
Oh yeah. No, this is just hanging out with my friends. That's all I look at. It's great. It's like a relief is finally here. I don't know. It's like when you get that, you've been stressed all day and then you hit a big moment and everything just like sinks in. It's surreal still. So
I remember when we got monetized, I jumped up and I went, yes. I sent an email to Melissa. I'm like, yeah, look at this.
Nice.
I was live streaming when I got monetized. And
oh, really?
I think Meg told me or something that I got my hours or something. Meg was like, "Oh, Rob, you got something." I forget what it is.
Yeah,
I forget what it exactly was. It was amazing.
That's the best way to get it too. If you can get it that way, that's funny.
Yeah. I believe I was there when you found that out too.
Something. I forget what was it, Steve? Do you remember what it was?
I think it's when you hit when you met the criteria, when you hit your numbers. But then I think you did a special stream for when you got monetized to announce it. But I was there when you hit your numbers.
If you guys ever want to boost in subs, the best way to do it, go meet Resort TV One. I'm telling you, it's the truth. Brandy and Dave, I don't know if it helped you guys at all, but it's definitely helped me. When we went down there, I think it was last year, we went down and saw them for the first time. We were live. We were like 15 away from 1,000, and we went from 985 to like 1,089. We got like 130. I don't know, within 5 seconds of them saying, "Hey, everybody, go sub to Mouse Talk," and they got us like 130 subs in seconds.
And not only do they they do a great job and they have a great following, but they have a loyal following that support. If they say, "Hey, go support this person," they go support them. So they're incredible people.
And
you got to be an incredible person, though. They just don't promote everyone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So, to be fair to them. So, yeah.
And they're all genuinely nice. And I don't know who has met them and who hasn't, but like, they're all really, really nice. Their mom and dad are really nice people. We were talking to them and talking to Richard off to the side while Josh was holding the thing and talking to Jenna. They're very personable. We'll talk to you. They were great. They really were. They were nice.
Yeah, they're awesome. I was lucky enough to do dinner with Jenna and Dale back in January, and Brandy and Gigi got to hang out a lot with Jenna and on the stream this last time. Awesome people, just fantastic, 100% true.
I agree. Yeah, we always say a little prayer for Jenna.
Super humble. Yeah, super humble.
Very nice.
Yep.
They're from about an hour south of me in my state. So
that's right. They are originally from Indiana, aren't they? Yep, that's right. I forgot about that. Shep, when do you go to Disney next?
17 days.
What?
Yeah, countdown is on.
Are you on property? Are you staying on property?
Yeah. I have DVC, so we're. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
What's your home resort?
It's Key West, Old Key West.
Oh my God, do you love it?
So this is gonna be our first time staying with DVC. I just bought it last year, but Yes,
Okay.
already. Yes.
Dude, let me tell you, Old Key West is one of the ones we haven't tried yet, and we love it. We've watched like YouTube videos of it. I think it's the oldest. It is the oldest of all the DVCs, but I love it. I think it looks fantastic. You guys are were you getting like a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom?
So, well, we're actually staying at Polynesian.
Oh, okay. That's just your home.
Yeah,
You're not
that's
staying.
Yeah. I got
you. Oh my gosh.
I can never book that far out in advance, so it's just like
Gotcha.
whatever happens. We're staying at Polynesian.
Yeah, I'm
so
staying
it's
at
gonna be
that
awesome.
shabby hotel, the Polynesian.
It's a little dated,
I cried.
a little ragtag.
You know when I stayed at the Polynesian, 1983, and I'll never stay there again. I loved it when we went.
I stayed at the Polynesian for one night. One of my earliest trips when I went, I was at the All-Stars and they overbooked it and they said, "Do you want to spend one night at the Polynesian?" I said, "Yeah." So
Yeah,
I got to stay at the Polynesian for one night, and it's still probably my favorite resort that I've ever stayed in. So
we did the luau, we did everything, and I was 13 when we went. It was great.
Jeff, you're not in a bungalow, are you?
No. I know. I read. Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm jumping on a plane. I'm coming down if you're in a bungalow.
I don't have that kind of money. You kidding me? No, I have two.
Money.
I've got two of the studios because there's actually going to be 9 of us. It's going to be me, my wife, our 4 kids. Yes, 4, and then my in-laws, and then my wife's sister, just to kind of help out. So obviously the twins are still infants. They're only going to be 6 months old at the trip, so we definitely need some help. But
so they're free.
Yeah, they are free. And my son's he's 5, so I wanted to kind of do one more like real big trip with him too. Just kind of, obviously he's going to get pushed aside now. No, I'm just kidding. But
Exactly.
No, I wanted to get a real good trip with him in before, the twins got older, and it just became a little bit more hectic. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait.
It's the best, man. It's funny. You're just starting out, and I'm done. My youngest is 18. He'll be 19. He's going off to college, and I'm telling you, this is our first trip with just Melissa and I. It's gonna be different.
Yeah.
I'm your new kid. I'm your new kid.
Yeah, Steve's the new kid. I'm telling you, though, Walter, our oldest, he's living with his girlfriend, doing his own thing, going off to grad school. Mason's going to college, and just me, Melissa, and I. It's going to be different, man. It's going to be a while.
Have you done adults only before, Walt?
You know what? This is gonna sound really weird to you guys. Melissa and I have been married 24 years. It'll be 24 years in December. We've gone away, just her and I, one time. 24.
Wow.
We do everything with the kids. We've just never experienced.
Was it to Disney?
No. It was a cruise. It was a cruise. But that was it. And we've never done it. It's crazy, but we'll find out this year.
So much fun.
I'm going solo in August. Does that count?
Heck yeah,
That counts even more. So
solo killer. So much fun. So much fun. Here's the thing. Like it sucks because you're so used to doing it with your family, right? So all the standards that you're going through, there's like, you get a little twinge of emotion every once in a while whenever you see a dad with his kid, right? But the fact that you can say, I'm here and I'm going to go over there and I don't have to push a stroller and park it first. Yeah, it's solid. But Brandy and I did marathon weekend, the 2 of us last year, and that's the first time we had done it adults only, and we had a lot of fun. Absolutely a ton of fun. Ran around.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty bummed about this new stroller, the stroller lock, because I just bought my 6-foot wide 4-kid stroller that extends out about another 3 feet. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
Well, you know what? It's funny you said that because I've seen a couple videos of people that have been complaining because they still see the, what's it called? Like the carriage looking ones that you're not supposed to take in there.
Yeah.
They're still seeing people getting them in.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. We keep it small.
Well, so back to the Poly DVC, right? We ended up renting points a few years ago at this point. It might have been 2015. It was right after they opened. Rented points. Stayed there for 8 nights. It was incredible. Incredible. It was what spoiled Brandy. So it's all my fault.
I believe it, man. We've stayed at Savannah. We've had a Savannah view at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. It was a 2-bedroom Savannah view. Amazing. We Melissa's already said she won't go back to Animal Kingdom Lodge unless we do a Savannah view. It was pretty neat. Man.
Sit on my balcony
spoiling.
all the time.
It's true. You get spoiled because you see it and then you're like, I'm not going back to looking at a parking lot. That's your only view.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's my dream resort, to stay in the safari view of the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Steve,
Well, if you want to roll the vibe,
breaking news: Steve lost a subscriber.
I saw that.
Yeah, it
I
happens.
lose 5 a day.
It happens. I have a feel. Like I said, I'll probably dip tomorrow. So
Sure. Apparently, Brandy's in the chat because Brandy just said, "Dave, I'm worth it." She's
Dave type that.
no. There's hearts. If there's hearts, it's her. Trust me.
You're not a heart guy.
No. So I'll tell you what though, Steve. If one thing, and this is kind of for everyone, but we've actually for many years on the first couple nights we've been there, we'll actually resort hop. So we'll on say arrival night, we'll end up staying at Wilderness Lodge for a day or two, and then go to our actual resort for that. So whether it's going to be Coronado Springs, which we've done a ton, which absolutely is fantastic, but I'm telling you, Steve, we've done it twice at Animal Kingdom Lodge and booked a single room standard view for one night, and both times we were upgraded to a Savannah.
nice.
Nice,
So-
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not one time it wasn't like the best view. It was kind of like an angle. So I don't think they can technically sell it as a Savannah. So it was close, but still it's better than the parking lot. And
yeah.
I'm assuming you have a better chance of getting upgraded for one night.
Are you like this, Dave? Look it out, or with that corner, or can you get to see stuff at least?
Oh yeah, no, it was fine. It was kind of the corner, but it was more so like where they were coming in and out. So it wasn't like a true like breathtaking Savannah view.
It was
But
was it
The
Kidani?
animals were there.
Was it Kidani?
No, it wasn't. It was a jumbo.
It was Jumbo? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when we stayed, it was Kidani on our side. It's pretty cool.
I'd like to stay at Kidani.
It's small. I mean, the lobby itself is like not even half the size of what you get at Jumbo. It's
Right.
really small, but it's still very pretty in there.
Yeah, completely. Well, yeah. Plus it has Sanaa, and you don't have to go anywhere. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Another
And
one.
Boma's over at Kidani.
So
still
in-
haven't done Boma. Go ahead. Sorry.
So,
Steve.
Boma's so incredible. Anyways, it's the only breakfast I'll eat at Disney World. I don't ever eat breakfast. Boma's the only breakfast I will eat and spend like dining plan credits and stuff on a breakfast is Boma.
Trattoria
but-
al Forno. Do it.
What is it?
Trattoria al Forno.
Yeah. the Bon Voyage breakfast.
Bon Voyage breakfast.
Yeah, we did it. It's
Never
good.
done that one,
Like-
but I'll look into that one.
Go ahead.
But at Sanaa in August, you're going to see all these people eating bread service and me and Walt eating bread. And everybody else's bread's going to have color on the end of it.
I'm gonna try it. No, we're trying.
I'm going to
You have
try
to
it, but I think I have a feeling that it's just going to be me and Walt having bread. Everybody else has had some colored dip on the end of it. So
You know
What night?
I
What night are you guys doing that?
the night before, the night we're camping out,
28th.
28th.
I may have to sneak in there.
Don't worry, Shep. If you sneak in, I'm sneaking in. Actually, I'm gonna get mine, so they better bring me bread service. So
But I want to ask everybody a question about your first day, the day you leave to go to Disney.
Mhm.
When you fly, if you fly, do you take a really early flight and get there really early? Do you go middle of the day or a really late flight and get there late in the day? Or do you do the same thing, or is it different every time?
Mine's the same every time. I get up at the crack of dawn, and the first flight out of here, I take straight to Disney. It takes about 2 hours, and then it takes about a half hour to get to Disney. I'm usually at the hotel by 10 o'clock, and I check in. That usually with no problems, they check me in early. And then if not, I just leave my stuff there and I go to a park. Normally what I have to do though, when I go is the first thing I have to do is go upgrade my annual pass again. So the first thing I do is I go check in at the hotel, then I head to Disney Springs to go upgrade my pass. So I'm not really out anything, but then the rest of that day, I always book a dinner. I don't book a lunch. I book a dinner and then I go eat dinner and catch a fireworks show and get some rides in, but nothing too extravagant. And then
that's what we do. We do the same thing. Early flight. As early as we can get there, we get there. We'll get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We don't care. And get to Disney as fast as we can and we go straight to the park. Sometimes we don't even go to the resort. We do because you can do the check-in now on your phone. Yeah, right. We just do that and head right to the park.
So we've done both recently. We used to drive, which that's a whole
don't do that.
That's another story.
That's what I'm doing in August.
It's not that bad, man. What do you got? 15?
For me, not even
14.
It's about 13 for us. Well, I drive fast, but anyway,
yeah, it's 16.
I didn't mind it.
No, and it's never been bad driving. My thing about driving is, and I'll get to the flight thing here in a second, but my thing about driving is that you go for so long, you drive down. Brandy really isn't a big fan of driving, so I drive the entire way. And then it takes 2 days to get acclimated, and then on the back end, and this is what really gets me, is we're 3 days out and I'm like, well, I really don't want to be up till midnight 3 days in a row because I got to drive 22 hours home, and it's not 22, but with 15 stops for the kids and whatever, it can be longer. Plus, frankly, we've had so much traffic coming back up in 81. It's ridiculous. But at any rate, so we started flying recently, and we've done it both ways, both early and late. And it's just dependent on schedule and whether or not I'm taking a full day off on the Wednesday that we leave. So the flying in the night before isn't bad, except the fact that we're 2.5 hours from Pittsburgh Airport. So if we take the last flight and we get down there, a lot of times we're getting in after 10 o'clock. So we can't just Magical Express it. You got to go get your own bags, get all that, and then get over there, and then by the time you get down to Magical Express and whatever, we did that, we stayed at the yacht club and we got into the yacht club at 1:45 midnight. But what we'll do at that point is we won't book anything the next day. We just chill out. We've actually had a really good time the last couple years going to Splitsville on the first day and having lunch. It's the best sushi on property for the price. And I'm not kidding if you're into it, but it's a blast. We have a good time, hang out there, walk around Disney Springs and do that. Now, the trip I took in January by myself, I booked a flight at 5 a.m., which means I left here at 11:30 at night and drove over, got on a plane, flew down and went basically from midnight to midnight straight through, didn't sleep. It was fantastic. It was ridiculous. But we're doing the early one this time. And Steve, we're much like you. We're going to end up doing we'll probably book fast passes. I didn't yet. We're in that window, but we might book them for later that night. But really we'll end up doing a resort day and having a decent meal and kind of play it by ear, because we're gonna have to renew an annual pass too. So
that's the only day I book I do book fast pass.
2019. You can't do the annual pass thing online. I don't understand.
You can do everything but get it.
You just got to go get it is the thing, because when I book mine, for instance, here's a little tip that most people aren't probably supposed to do, but so I get free dining at the time I went, because it's one of the promotional things. Depending on what you do and where you're at, you can get free dining. So I got the free dining plan, but it's not available to annual pass holders. I learned that the hard way last year.
Or DVC.
So what I had to do was book mine with how many ever days I'm going to be there, 12 or 13 day park hopper pass to get the free dining. But when I get down there and check into the resort, I can go upgrade my pass, and then I still get the free dining.
I don't like the free dining. I don't like the dining plan. What I wish they did with dining is it works where if you're down there for 8 nights and you want the dining plan, you have to get the dining plan for 8 nights. Everybody in your party.
Yeah.
If you're getting everybody in the plan, like Mason, He's going down with us to start because that's where he's going to college. We're going to drop him off. So the first few nights he's going to be with us. But I didn't want to get the dining plan for 8 nights because he's not going to be there the entire 8 nights.
Makes sense.
They won't let you just do 4 nights.
Well, here's the way around that, and it's actually kind of fun. Is do a resort hop, right? So book 3 or 4 nights of no dining plan, and then 4 or 5 with it. And on top of that, you get to stay at a couple different resorts. And we've done it multiple times. Disney gets your luggage there for you. You don't have to touch
now
it.
You tell me.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Too late now.
No, what do you mean? You just tell them, hey, we're going over to the Polynesian, and they'll come pick up your luggage and move it over?
Yeah,
you room and everything.
You call Bell Service, they come up, pick it up. You say, we're transferring to the Polynesian, and they put it on a thing, and it ends up. Don't expect it to be there in 20 minutes. But, I mean, honestly, it's in the middle of your trip. So you're going to a park. So you get up a little bit early. You have them come up and do it. You know, it's like every other Bell Service that's down there. It's real quick. They come up, grab it. It's gone by the time you get to wherever.
Your room, too?
Depends. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. If you're in a room, yes, but most of the time you have to get there and then call for it, and then they bring it up. But again, so what?
Yeah,
you know, you're there anyways. But that's always fun, and frankly, that's how we've mitigated a lot of cost and actually been able to stay at some other resorts where we'll find a crazy deal at the yacht club for like 30% off and stay there until Brandy talks me into it, and we do some Disney math. We stay there like more than 3 nights, but. But you know, that's what we would do. That's what we would do.
Show too. That's awesome. That's a great tip.
I mean, but that's, you know, in the front end, you know, kind of arrival night where, you know, you might not be settled anyways, and it's going to take you a couple of days. If you want to get a taste of a resort because you're just going to do a resort day or just a Disney Springs day or whatever, it's good to do that. Like something like Wilderness Lodge, although the prices are starting to get up there, but you used to be able to do it for like $210 a night. $220 a night. If you got a discount, and you could stay there, and that resort's a heck of a good time, man. Just in general with Whispering Canyon right there.
Love it. It's my favorite resort. That's where we are in August. We're there.
That's fantastic. I love it.
My favorite. I even like that better than the Savannah View. I know it sounds weird, but
I'm with
love Wilderness Lodge.
Such a great atmosphere.
I think is because we know what we'll do. And I'm sorry, Dave.
You're fine. Go.
I'll get up at. I know it sounds funny, but I'll get up 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll walk down to the water by Geyser Point, just sit there with a cup of coffee or something, a light little snack, and just sit by the water. It's peaceful. It's quiet because nobody's awake yet. It's beautiful. It's a great resort. It really, really is.
Well, my thing about Animal Kingdom is it gets really bustly, right? Like there are 3 really popular restaurants there, and not for nothing. Don't get me wrong. We like it there, but Wilderness Lodge, even when that lobby's busy, it is a lot bigger height wise than Animal Kingdom. And even though they're very similar, I like the Wilderness Lodge better. I don't feel like it gets as crazy and I don't know. And you see that in Whispering Canyon Cafe is right there.
It's awesome. It is. It's awesome. It really is very nice. Very nice.
But,
Shep, what do you guys do? When you go early, late?
So we just got I live in Central Mass, so we have Worcester Airport, which is just a small airport, and they just started flying out of JetBlue just started flying out of there a couple of years ago. So we've been doing that just for convenience. It's only about a 25-minute ride for us to get up there, and it's only one flight, so you're not dealing with the all the crazy people. It's pretty much in, you can literally get there about a half hour before the flight. You walk right in, hop on the plane and go, especially with the 4 kids now.
Right.
That's what we're doing. So we're kind of subject to that time that they have. And pretty much that's about 4:30 in the afternoon. So we're getting in, and it's only a 3-hour ride, a little under 3 hours. So, flight rather. So it's, we're there by 7:30, and then, we're probably going to be at the resort by, call it 8:15, 8:30 the latest. So that's what we're doing. And then same thing on the flight out. I think it's about 12:30.
So you go out of Worcester. How far are you guys from Manchester Airport?
Manchester, probably like an hour and 15 or so. We're only about an hour from Boston, about an hour from Hartford, and about.
You're that close to Logan too? Okay.
Yeah. It's just a zoo over there, so it's just
it's terrible.
I'll probably do that myself when I go out. just to get an early flight so I can get out there early on the 28th. But
Manchester used to be a really small airport too. That has really grown over the last 15 years because Melissa's family's from Maine. So when we used to always fly out, we would fly into Manchester and drive from there into Maine because they live right on the southern tip. But at that airport has grown exponentially as Manchester. It's not what it used to be. But I don't know if you flew out of there ever.
No, we've flown more out of Providence because that's a little bit closer to. That's about 45 minutes away. And it's usually not as packed.
Right.
But I mean, I see driving in my future. I think once I have to start paying for 4 kids to fly, it's going to be ridiculous. So I'm going to be buying one of those buses for sure, and just saying, "Hey, kids, strap in, we're driving."
Well, I'll be honest with you.
I don't mind driving overnight either. So
it's not a bad drive. I can tell you this much: when we drive down, once you get past Northern Virginia and DC, smooth sailing.
Yeah,
we did not have any issues. Now, DC, Northern Virginia is chaos. It's a nightmare.
Worst.
It's the worst. It is the worst, Rob. You're exactly right. I think it's worse than New York in certain areas. I really do.
I heard that a lot of times. Yeah, you got to hit that at a certain time, or you're messed.
It's horrendous. It's horrendous. But once you get past it, the rest of the way down to Disney, smooth sailing.
Yeah, that's why we go the back way. But Shep, I think we're gonna need some survival Julius in line. You're with me, right?
We'll make it happen.
I don't know what that is, but I like the.
I don't need much. Yeah, I don't need much to survive. I'm pretty easy. So I'm all in. I'm good to go.
Green.
Well, good news is we don't need sleeping bags because it's going to be hot.
So no one else is going to know what the heck we're talking about. But Julius Green or Hayes.
Yeah,
I think you guys need a $5 toaster too.
Hey, it's up to what was it, $6.89 now or something like that? I think we looked. It's not $5 anymore.
That tip. You got to bring that tip. The tip show.
Yeah,
I do what Steve does. I go crack of dawn. We go in. I do Epcot. I have lunch reservations, dinner reservations. We always go Epcot first because we don't go to Epcot 2 days, and I know you kind of got to go there 2 days. So I do that. You know what I like? I like Magical News Live. Nick. I like what they do. His family does. They fly in. They take a shuttle to like a Courtyard Marriott. They go like on their leisure, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock at night. They relax. They take the shuttle back from the Courtyard Marriott to the hotel, to the airport. Sorry, and then from the airport they take Magical Express right to Disney World. I think that's a great tip. The next day, so that way you don't have to get up at the crack of dawn. So.
Oh, hey, you want to hear a funny story? When we're driving down in the middle of the night to Disney last year, probably 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're in the southern tip of North Carolina, about ready to go into South Carolina. We're in the right-hand lane, nobody else on the road. All of a sudden, this white pickup truck, Bronco truck or something, goes flying by us. He had been doing 100 miles an hour. 15 cop cars are chasing this guy down I-95.
No, Jay?
We're in the right-hand lane.
I was just going to say, was it a white Bronco?
It really was. I swear to God. That's what I said to Melissa. I said, doesn't this remind you of OJ? And she just laughed. But 15, it was middle of the night, and it was 15 cops. They had to have been doing 110 miles an hour because I was probably doing 85. And they passed me like I was standing still. I said, Melissa, we were just in the middle of a high-speed chase. And then all of a sudden, it disappeared like that. I don't know where they went. It was crazy. It was wild. It was something else. So be careful, North Carolina area.
Kind of brace yourself and let them go.
It was scary. It was scary.
I've never driven to Disney World, so we just haven't. Yeah. As far as my family went, we went to Busch Gardens and King's Dominion in Virginia. That was the farthest we ever drove. So
King's Dominion.
Yeah, I figure if I do the drive, if I left at like 6 p.m., I'd say it's about a 22-hour ride for us, 20 to 22-hour ride. So if I left by 6, we'd be there. Even between 6 and 8, we'd bypass all the traffic. I have no problem driving through the middle of the night. We get there in the morning, and then we'd be good to go. So I don't think it'll be too bad.
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Just logistically, it's just going to be impossible to fly with everybody, but we'll see.
Well, just realize that first day, if you drive overnight, just completely set it up for you to nap, like pool day for everyone else, and just crash. Done that too many times.
Yeah. I don't sleep much like Steve.
Yeah. I've done if we drive, which I'm trying to never drive again. But if we drive, we take off as soon as everybody gets off work that night. And I drive throughout the night all the way. We get there first thing in the morning as best possible. And I don't rest. We go straight to a park. I'll crash that night and sleep well for 6 hours or so. And then we get back up and do it all over again. But I've done the no sleep before every time we drive.
Steve, Rob, Dave, Shep, I'm going to jump off, gentlemen. It's getting late for me. I appreciate you letting me come on. Steve, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Rob, thank you for the invite. I definitely appreciate it. And Shep and Dave, guys, it's always a pleasure talking to everybody. Thank you so much for having me on.
I got to rewatch your live stream today because I was at my kid's chorus show, so I didn't get to make it today. So
yeah, I was upset I missed the Game of Thrones talk too.
Oh,
I know it was so divisive. It was like either people did or didn't. They didn't know what was going on.
I was watching, but I was just watching mouths move. I had my headphones off.
You need to watch the last episode though in the next couple weeks because I'm planning on with Walt and a couple others doing a stream to discuss the whole show, not just characters.
Yeah, so I might get it tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, be good.
Later, Walt.
Have a good night. Thank you all very much.
Check out Mouse Talk, Walt's channel. Links below. One of my power channels. Go check out his channel. Great channel. So thank you.
Thanks,
so
guys.
much.
God bless. Have a good night. See you.
Sweet. And now we're 4.
I don't know if some people have come and gone. I know Chris with Disney World Adventures was here. I saw Corey Meets World stop by.
I invited those guys in to say hi. I guess they didn't want to come in, but
Disney Nerd Herders had to leave. I think for Finding Neverland had to leave as well.
It's getting late. Steve did say he can go till 2 a.m. So if you guys make it go,
I go to bed at 2. So
I'm gonna wrap it up soon. But that was awesome. Nice. Yeah, we had a lot of people here. YouTube's so weird. Like I my chat here, I hit participants, and I see like 20 people in the participants, and then the live one on my other screen, I see like 6. So I don't like that. It's so weird. YouTube's just weird like that. So those are all good tips, man. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's funny because in November we might go to Florida or California. So one of the two, because my wife's traveling to Florida and California for work. So I don't know. Or we might just go to an island. Who knows? I don't know. We're weird. Unfortunately, I'm the big Disney fan in the family. The wife, she could tolerate it. The kids love it, but who knows? We'll see what happens. I definitely want to go in August with you guys. I wish I could, but
that'd be nice.
You gotta do it. Gotta do it. Peer pressure.
Stacy said she had a similar experience on 95. 2 cop cars are flying by us. Oh my God! They pulled the car over and at a gunpoint. I hit my gas and got out of there. That's the right thing to do, Stacy. Woof.
Crazy.
Yikes! Captain Akron in the house. How's it going, buddy? Captain Akron's amazing. He's a good friend of mine. Thank you so much for supporting. And I tried to invite, a couple people. Sorry, guys, a couple people key in Steve's World. I invited Meg too. I'm sure Dan. It's just late for Danny sleeping.
Yeah.
So. And I'm sure Meg congratulates you too. She's been congratulating you all day.
Absolutely.
So she got you started with the live streams. You that's how it started. You went and you filled in for her that one night, Steve. How was that first live stream?
Man, so I was nervous, and I kept getting encouragement from everybody, like, you need to start doing this. You were, especially Rob, were doing it. And I kept thinking to myself, I'm just not ready. And then Meg was going to Tanzania the middle of March, and she said something about, I don't know if it was a joke or what, about filling in for it. I thought, this might be a perfect time to do it. It'd be a better time to meet more people. People get, I'm going to meet some people down in August. I thought, why not start doing it just so we can get acclimated as friends and get to know people. But that first stream, I wanted to do something. I did something, in my opinion, that was very brilliant, that didn't put me on camera that much. And that was, I had a PowerPoint presentation that I went back and forth to. So I did that. And then
what's PowerPoint?
Yeah, no doubt. So I did that, and there was a lot of people. To me, it's just something I've been around my entire life. I thought it was pretty simplistic, and it looked like really weak. But some people said they were just amazed that I could go back and forth between my face and that thing. So from there,
a lot of people too. I was like way impressed. You had like 30-something people at one point.
Yeah, the first night we had I don't remember, we hit over 40 likes on every video we did, but a steady 30 people. And then my biggest one, I can't remember what it was, but we've hit 50 twice now. It's been a ride, man. I'm excited. Every time I shut the thing off, I go look at it. It's 140 views minimum every time as soon as it's done. So it's been a ride. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, last night's was awesome. That possible trivia was sick.
Yeah, well, and I was not comfortable last night. I did not feel well. I felt off the entire time. It was
beforehand.
Yeah, and the 3 hour stream beforehand probably helped get me tired. But I don't know. I felt like I was fumbling last night, but it seemed pretty well. We had a lot of people participate. I had 12 people make the scoreboard in 23 questions. So I thought it was fun. We're going to do some more of them. So we got a Toy Story 1 and a Lion King 1 coming up when the movies release. So
cool.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
What other plans do you have, Steve, for your channel?
I'm not sure. I mean, I've got a lot of ideas. I don't know if they're good ideas, but I got a lot of ideas that I want to do. I do want to start a show helping. A lot of people have helped me on my journey to get here, and I want to do a lot of them where I bring people onto my show, help them, and let them choose the topic they want to talk about, Disney or not. I don't care. But I think, I don't know. That's one of the things I want to do. I want to get more. I'm going to be doing, in my opinion, a lot better job with the Disney content after the August trip, because when I went in September, I'd only been on YouTube for 2 months and didn't even know what I was doing. And I was just filming stuff. And then I take all of our home videos and converted them into the videos that I've been uploading onto YouTube. So
I'm bummed too, because I went in, the November, and then that December I started streaming. I didn't even really think about filming stuff for my channel.
Yep, that's the way I was.
You went, yeah, me and Frankie. I have a ton of footage of me and Frankie, but my nephew. But
yep, and then we're gonna, like Stacy said, we're gonna do a Once Upon a Time stream. I want to get into Game of Thrones. Just a lot of good topics, and then I've also started trying to do movie reviews too, like the Dumbo one, which I did have a lot of people thank me for that, because on the Dumbo one, it's a good adult movie, but if you've heard, my niece spent half the movie, a third of the movie on my lap crying in fear under a blanket. So I wanted to warn. I really did it like as a public service announcement, saying, hey guys, before you go take your kids to see this, you might want to do this. And then a lot of people actually took that advice and came back later and thanked me for it, because they said there would be absolutely no way they'd ever let their kid watch it. So from there, I thought, it'd be fun to do movie reviews too. So I don't know. I got a lot of things I want to do, but I'm not going to jump into any of them head first. I just take it nice and easy. We'll see how it goes.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to the future of the channel. So, Dave, were you going to say something? Sorry, pal. I thought you were going to say something.
I don't know. I probably was. I talk. So, yeah, man. What was I going to say? No, Steve, we kind of started the same way. I mean, that first year, man, we vlogged an entire trip, and I kept saying, yeah, I'll just do the voiceover later. And like rarely talk to camera. And it was just, if you can go back and watch, it was iffy, to say the least.
You get there. You go watch my first video. Oof, it's terrible. I joined YouTube in like 2008 or 2009 or something. I didn't post anything for like 10 years. I just didn't want to put myself out there. And when live streaming came about, I got really into it, and I'm like, wow. I went to school for broadcasting. I love the internet. I love doing websites and photography and video and everything. So, I fell in love with, I went to school for TV broadcasting, and I fell in love with the internet, and I fell in love with streaming and live streaming. And then, with dial-up and everything, it was horrible. Technology came around and fast internet and everything. Yeah, like I did.
What's dial-up?
Yeah, and then it was just a great marriage with the broadcasting on YouTube, and I learned it. I can offer my services for my multimedia. So I really love it. So, as you guys can tell, so
yes, and we love that you love it, and we love having you on. I appreciate everything you do, Rob. So
thanks for being my partner channel. So
thank you.
Like Steve just said, oh, my partner channel, Rob, and I'm like, Steve, you could call me your partner channel, no problem. And then it just was, and then he started getting all these subs. I'm like, wow, that was a good investment, Steve. That was awesome. I just got like 1 or 2 subs too. So We
That's
help
awesome.
each other. So, and I help all my partner channels, all my power channels, these guys, of course. Of course, Brandy and Dave. I'm going to be on this podcast on Thursday. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, I missed your stream, Steve, because I was talking to this guy right here. So I got to go back and watch the trivia.
No,
We
you're
gotta
fine.
Dave, we got to go back and watch his stream. So
Yeah,
we were chatting and everything, which is great. I had a great conversation with Kenny and Dave. It was really cool. So, but definitely check out Brandy, Dave. I'm going to be on their podcast soon. So, and they got a great channel. Is there anything you want to talk about on your channel, Dave, coming up or anything? Or
I'm supposed to be editing a video right now, and I'm not.
It's going to be a theme, Dave.
Dave, what are you at? 900 something now? We got to get Brandy and Dave to 1,000 subscribers too. So
we were at 915 earlier. So
that's great.
Nice.
You're my next push, so I got to get you there. So,
but it's Steve's night, man.
No, you're fine.
I said you're my
Let's
next.
share it.
As we move on to Shep, I'm like, yeah, definitely check out Brandy Dave. They got a great channel. I love their podcast too. They're amazing. They just did Resort TV 1 and Corey, and they did Disney Dan, and they did Road Trip Dave, and Bob and Ashley. They did a lot of great people and everything. I really love it. So I love downloading it, getting on a plane. I love listening to the podcast. So that's when I listen to Road Trip Dave. And it was nice. Road Trip gave me like 3 shout outs too. So I was like,
yeah,
shout out to you.
My power channel RobFuz came up a bunch in that one. So
that was great.
But it's if I may, just it's long form interview style, focusing on an influencer in the Disney community. So check out the Disfluencers podcast. I actually I've had the Twitter handle for a while at Disfluencers, and I think I'm going to start putting more content out after our conversation last night, Rob.
Yeah, definitely push it. Definitely.
Yep.
The Shep family over here, Shep.
Still here.
I call him Ryan. He's like, don't call me Ryan. Everyone just calls me Shep, so I'm gonna call you Shep. No problem. They just did 100, and I can't wait for the future. Your channel with your kids and everything. And are you gonna be filming when you go to Disney World next week?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna. It'll probably be pretty low key, but I will do some just short live streams. Nothing long, but just something where you can kind of see the kids' reactions, because that's to me is what's going to be fun, is seeing my 5-year-old, my 3-year-old, because they're at the perfect age where like they love everything. My daughter's loves princesses. Abe, my son, he loves Minnie, so hopefully we'll get something of that. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. I might do a live stream later on the next week or so, explaining DVC, my experience with it, some ins and outs, because I kind of had I went about it 2 different ways. Yeah, I don't know if I kind of did like a little backdoor thing to make it work a little bit better. So I'll probably do a little live stream on that, and that way people can ask me questions, and I can be a little bit more interactive and kind of go that route. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm more of a big supporter. I like what you guys do, and I had started my channel like in December 2017. I've said it before, but we were starting kind of hot and heavy, and then just had some family stuff go on, and then of course with the twins and stuff, we everything just kind of got put in the back burner. And then of course I did film the twins in the hospital and stuff, which was pretty cool. So that's in my queue there. Actually, the last video I did was with the twins and stuff. So if anyone likes little babies, it's that video. And of course he made it. One of the twins made a surprise appearance yesterday. So.
Dude, you need to reenact Disney scenes with those kids. Like
I know.
Rafiki, like you were talking about,
It's crazy because like I'm sitting in the back of my family room, and to your right, maybe my left, it is just full of costumes. We have every Disney costume you could imagine. We have every princess dress you could imagine, and that's all they do is just run around. And I had thought of that just to film them, because they are pretty funny, and it's interesting. So every day, awesome. Yeah, every day is an adventure, especially with 4.
so do it with the babies, but do the voiceover, like just with their face.
Hello, what are you doing?
You'd be surprised, man. That'd probably hit for like 8 million. Like it would blow up.
I can have them both talking to each other.
Exactly. Pull the audio from your favorite Disney movie and just drop the audio in behind it and change the faces.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll definitely be putting some more stuff out. Probably not as frequent as everybody, but I'll definitely get some stuff out. And of course, like I said, we'll do some live streams, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. You guys get to see the kids grow up a little bit.
Cool, awesome.
And of course, StevesWorld. This whole stream was dedicated to you. So, anything else you want to talk about?
Steve is the man.
By the way, I love the ears on.
Yeah,
Yoda. He got the ears. Someone mentioned it on the streams, and he got it on there. So that's awesome.
Cargo mentioned she wanted to make a pair of ears to fit him. I just happen to have those are the ones that I got off of Cargo. So I just do it right on top there. So, but no, yeah, we just want to. Now the goal is to stay above 1K, so we can work on our strategies to film Galaxy's Edge, line waiting, and being present at the thing.
It's going to be a multi-stream line stream.
Yes.
I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out, man. This is going to be way too.
I'd love to. I don't want to be greedy, and it is your thunder, guys. But if you maybe not that, but maybe as a goof, maybe I don't want to take like the main attraction, but like as a goof, maybe like after the fact or something, maybe we can like, I don't know, dial into my thing and we could have multi something. Like we could work on something if you guys want, but it's up to you.
I already told you I'd do that for you, Rob. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be just cool though. Like I just with that program I have on the Mac that it's called Ecamm Live, I could do a bunch of cool things and everything. So I think it'd be fun.
Let's figure it out because it's not just that; it's food and wine the rest of that weekend. So, you can watch me be fat bastard walking around in my belly.
Even if we do like one of these hangouts or something, you could just pop in or something, and like just as a goof, like just 1 hour, we'll just like if you guys are walking around or something, like you all like tune in, like it would be so like a multi-shot camera from like 5 people would just be phenomenal. Isn't that cool though? That would be so cool.
Yeah, we also I'm still going to organize I want to do illuminations from every country around the world if I can get enough people to do it with us.
That'd be cool.
I want to do obviously Galaxy's Edge, the Food and Wine Festival, Walt screaming like a little girl. There's going to be a lot of that stuff, so we're going to have some fun with it for sure, and be nice to have. I'm going to bring cards to the line waiting, so maybe we could all stream our own hands from poker and. I can jump on somebody else's stream to cheat and see what they got or something. So,
Rob, that's what we do. You voice over the poker. You can see all of the things, and it's just like the World Series of Poker. And you can.
That would be awesome.
That'd be great.
So
well, thank you everyone who stuck in there. We had a lot of 30-something people in there. Now we're at 13, but I know it's late. It's it's a school night. So thank you guys. Thank you for Stacy's a great mod. Yes, that's right, Kay. Thank you guys for all the people on my channel. StevesWorld is in the stream.
Zippity's in here.
Who is it? More sunshine, please, is in the chat there. What Adam would say. So I'm just teasing. Zippity, are you coming on? Oh, he was supposed to come in from Epcot and say hi. So yes, you guys are still on. Come on, Zippity. Come on. Let's see what he says. Let's see if he's someone messaged me. Let's see. It's not him. But if Patrick, if you wanted to come on real quick, says CD Cubed. I love it, Dave. That's awesome. So,
Joey's World. Real quick, Joey's World after the time the line stream is going to start. We have the reservation at Sanaa. I think it's 6 o'clock, and as soon as that's over, my bags will already be packed with all my gear, and I'm going to do a stream one day on just what I'm taking because it's ridiculous. But I'll have. What's that?
I was just gonna say, let's get real, Steve. Your stuff's gonna be in line with me while you guys are at Sanaa.
Hey, whatever it takes.
I got plenty extra hands.
So we'll have it ready. But
me and Dave will be sitting there with a ton of bags.
What do you think, Dave? I think 6 is too late. I'll be honest with you.
No, I'm honestly at this juncture. I thought that originally I thought that getting in line at 8, 9 o'clock was gonna be fine. I think I'm getting off the plane, going to the hotel, dropping my stuff off, getting my other stuff, and just going direct to Hollywood Studios and checking it out.
You're still going to be way in back of the line.
I don't disagree. You're probably right.
So
we'll hold it down, though.
We got to get through next weekend. And when we get through next weekend and figure out what they're going to change after Disneyland opens.
Yeah, I'm sure after in a couple weeks, you'll know more information. It's to be determined, really, like you said. So, but I truly feel if you get obviously a full day and a half in advance and you're on a line, I think I think in my heart you'll get in,
Well, I don't know if you heard. I called down there. I don't know if I can't remember who I've told. It's been a long.
Did we said something too?
Did we talk about that on your stream too?
Yeah, go ahead. You could say it again.
Stacy had mentioned it to me too, and I had also heard the exact same thing. I called down there to change a reservation. Your food reservation. They apparently are not going to stop people from camping out, and they're preparing for people to start camping out on the 27th, which is 2 days in advance. They said they cannot and will not turn them away. I don't know how that's possible, but they're not. Second off is if you have a dining reservation, you are not guaranteed to get in.
Wow.
Because by law, once they close capacity, they cannot put any more people in it. So, but by getting the early reservations, you got a shot at least. So, but yeah,
we've talked about this about 15 times, and I'll tell you what, 15 times I love talking about it.
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
Talk about it all the time. So
strategies to get in may intensify from here. We'll see.
I think that's going to be the stream. Galaxy's Edge, strategy. That's going to be the title.
So it's going to be fun. That's going to be the topic for a lot of my stuff going for over the next couple months is our trip in August. So
can't wait. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm not going. I'm so excited. I just can't wait. I can't wait till Josh and Jenna too are going to the California, the whole experience too, and
crazy.
All those guys are it's so great. I'm so excited for them. And
then you got Corey and Bob and Ash out at D23.
Just awesome.
There's just a ton of really good content coming down the pike.
All right, so real quick, who's going to be watching these live streams from Disneyland, and from whatever? But you'll be there.
I'm saying no, but I may not be able to resist.
I'll be on it. Heartbeat.
I can't resist. I'm going to watch it because I'm far away from being in it. So
the thing is that watching it and
experiencing it,
two completely different things. I wasn't concerned originally about getting into the park on opening day, and the more news that comes out, the more I'm concerned that even my flight at 5 o'clock in the morning, getting there at 8 and then doing whatever, isn't going to be sufficient enough to put me in a position to guarantee it. So I don't know. Here's the way I'm looking at it right now. As much as I want to see it, I know I'm going to see it eventually. And the experience of saying I was in line for 22 hours and still didn't get in the park, it's going to be solid. So
yeah, it's still better. It's still better than not trying.
Hey, worst that comes to worst, you walk over in your zombie-like state after not sleeping and hang out at Food and Wine for a day and a half with awesome people. Sounds terrible, right?
Yeah. Well, and I know that Saturday they're opening up extra magic hours for 3 hours early. Now there's a lot of people staying there, so I know it's going to still be crowded, but at least you'll get in on Saturday. I want opening days.
I thought it wasn't until Sunday.
All 3 days. All 3 days they're opening at 6. Is that what you're talking about?
They're opening at 6 no matter what, but it was just going to be It's going to be extra magic hours, as Steve said, which is on resort property guests only from 6 to 9.
Yeah, okay. I'm looking now because I thought it said Saturday.
It opens on a Friday? Is that when it opens?
It opens on a Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
Yeah, I thought 29, 30, 31, and then it wasn't starting the extra magic hours until the 1st.
Let me see.
Okay, were they limiting it to 4 hours? Is that Disneyland or is that? Oh, you think they're going to limit the times at Disney World too?
They're going to have to. If they're talking about letting people stay outside, they're going to have to figure something out. I honestly think that we're talking about this and it's going to be a moot point in 3 weeks, and we're going to have to get in line for a reservation system.
And you know what? To be honest with you, though, that wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Agreed.
Because then I don't have to stand in line for 22 hours, like you said. So, but
as long as they don't open up to people who already have reservations.
Oh, they would. I think they would do it internally first before they went anywhere else. It would destroy all the local AP holders like it's doing at Disneyland. I think that it would be, if you're on property, you're guaranteed to get one during your stay, and go from there. So, I would think they'd have to, because you have a bunch of people already booked that weekend to come down and see it, and
it does. It does say that it's open to all guests at 6 a.m. for the first 3 days, and then Sundays only for resort guests.
Right.
Are you guys there Sunday still?
That's the day I leave.
Actually, I leave Saturday. I'm literally flying down for 2 days. That's it. I'm I'm flying in Thursday. I'm going to be there Friday, Saturday, and I'm going to be there Thursday, Friday, and coming home Saturday. But depending, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I can always change my flight.
I have the room till Sunday, so
do
Nice.
I.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't leave till late Sunday night. So my goal is to leave my luggage with the resort.
Or Shep.
And then or Shep. leave my luggage there at the resort, and then I'm going to enjoy the last day at the park somewhere. So I could still get in at Galaxy's Edge early, or I go to the extra 3 hours, then come back and check out, because you don't have to check out till I think 11, something like that. So,
Oh yeah, you don't even have to. I mean, frankly, man, you don't necessarily have to check out. Just take your stuff down to Bell, and that's it.
oh, nice.
They'll shut it. I mean, they'll shut your card off and whatever.
Where are they going to line these people up, by the way? Outside the park? Inside the park?
I honestly think they're going to have you over going like.
I think they're going to use the parking lot.
See, I don't think they're going to. I think it's going to go the whole way back to Boardwalk.
All the way back. Now that,
I think they're going to line you up back that walking path because it's out of the way. If you have people there for 2 days, they don't want them in front of the.
No.
They'll be like lines over there.
What are the chances Disney does nothing? Doesn't organize it? If they want to stay there, they stay there.
Good chance. Because even like the 30th anniversary, it was closed, and then the gates opened and people went in. What was the deal with Toy Story Land? What did they do then?
Toy Story Land was supposed to be an 8 o'clock opening. People started showing up between 2 and 4 a.m. and they opened the gates at like 5:45, if not a little bit after.
Gates, as in where you pay for the parking to get in.
No. The park. They opened the park 2.5 hours early.
And I understand that, but like they were. When could you go through the turnstiles and then go park and stuff?
And to go park your car?
Right.
All night.
They let you in all night?
They let parking in early. People drove over and parked and then went and got in line.
I don't know. It's gonna be a nightmare. No matter what. Like, it's so funny because Disneyland and Disney Studios is like so different. Like, it's like night and day. It's just weird because it's it's weird.
I just don't see them wanting, even if it's 100 people, just hanging out in front of the studios the 27th, and then it's just going to increase and increase and increase. And I mean, you're gonna have. It's the middle of August. It's going to be 90 degrees. You're going to potentially have thunderstorms. I think they want to keep it as safe as possible, but they're not going to turn people away because they can.
Did and I can jinx it and say thunderstorms. By the way,
oh no.
Dude, I mean, technically they can turn them away because it's private property, and it's a risk factor liability that. Right. So they can turn people away. Absolutely. It's just a matter of what kind of business they want to stir,
Stacy said one of the things that the cast member told her was that if people wanted to get dropped off, they could get in line, but they're not going to possibly allow parking there. So if people want to swing by and drop you off, or if you want to come from the boardwalk over or whatever, take the boat ride the night before, apparently that's the case, but they're not going to allow you to park.
Yeah. And see, that's a whole nother ball of wax to get into, is that when do you open the parking? And you're still going to have people lining up. And I think I said this one other time we were talking, but like, no matter what, there's going to be a line. Whether that line is in front of Hollywood Studios and Disney manages it and allows people into the parking lot and parks them correctly and doesn't let anyone, set up a tent 3 rows back just because it's open. If they don't do that, there's going to be people lined up on the side of the road outside of Hollywood Studios. If they kick them out, you're going to have a ton of people just driving around waiting until they get in. You're going to have them parking randomly in other hotels. You're going to be turning a bunch of people away. My thing is looking at it from a logistical standpoint, letting people into the parking lot, putting them in a specific spot where this is where the line starts. We will walk you up. We will do bag check on the way. Like there's ways to do this that are smart.
Yes.
Now, whether or not that happens is a different story. But I think they're going to learn a lot in 2 weeks. And if it goes well with the reservation system, I honestly see it happening.
I'm shocked that they didn't do it in the first place.
Me too. Me too.
If they were going to do it in one, I'm surprised they didn't do it in the other.
Yeah. Well, I think they realized that Disneyland is more of a local population, so you're going to have so many people trying to get there, so they had to do it. And I think they're hoping that they can mitigate. I think it's kind of two things, right? And I'm just speculating, but it's two things. One, it's opening up in Disneyland first. You're going to get all of the people going there first. And maybe, just maybe, they're hoping that the Hollywood Studios opening isn't as big. They want it to be big, but not as big. Because everything's already...
I don't think it's going to stop anybody from going to. If it's me, and if I'm if I had the ability, I'm going to both. I'm not going to choose Disneyland over Hollywood Studios. It's just not for me. It's not going to happen.
Right. I can understand that. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I
love it. I just love analyzing it too. We could talk about this like 10 other times. I'll still be happy.
Yeah. So. It's going to happen a lot the next couple months.
We will analyze it.
Oh yeah.
I vote we do a live stream right after the Disney opening, or the day of the night of whatever. So, or the day of whatever. I'll do it. I think
do what now? Say that again.
Analyze the Disney opening and then talk about the next thing.
We might do it while we're waiting in line, depending on what's going on. So,
and I'll do it too. It'll be great. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that makes sense. What Stacy said. A cast member told her the reason behind the reservation at Disneyland is just because of the parks are a lot smaller. They're on top of each other. There isn't the room that Disney World has.
They don't have the room.
So,
yep.
I wonder if and even like, where did they line up? I keep equating this to Toy Story Land, whatever. I think they lined them up by the Pixar place down there, and they did a bunch of different stuff in that area.
Well,
because that was a 4 or 5 hour wait to get into opening day.
They actually, I think it was lined up the whole way back to the front of the park.
Yeah,
if I recall correctly, the line to get in to Toy Story Land itself. As for outside of it, I don't know. I don't know where they had them lined up.
Jedi training thing, and you got to sign up for that first thing. And I went through the line through Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. That's where I lined up for that. So I bet you they'd use that.
Well, and they did something similar when we did Flight of Passage. This is not even at the beginning of Flight of Passage opening. This is well after it was open. We went and they wrapped us all the way, which they had the room, wrapped us all the way back to the Festival of Lion King, and then turned the line around and started coming back down the other side of the walkway. I don't know if they have the room for that near Galaxy's Edge or not, but that may be what they do.
So it's Toy Story Land's nothing compared to Galaxy's Edge opening. I agree.
True.
I agree.
True.
So there was a Jim Hill Media podcast with Testa. So it was a Disney dish, and they were talking about they were hanging out at Hollywood Studios in front of Baseline, going the whole way down to the wall for Galaxy's Edge, and they had paced off how long it was and how wide it was, and they knew the width of what a switchback should be, and they were doing the math. Now, that was probably 6 months ago when they said that. Fast forward to the 30th. Don't know if you guys noticed where the merch was placed to go purchase. If you want to talk about a trial run on how many people you can fit back in that area.
Oh, right. Or for the anniversary.
They just had it. They had everyone back at Muppets and everyone lined back around. And
it's true. There's probably a test run.
You never know. They're smart.
And where did it go? It was far, right? It
was 2.5 hours to get merch.
It was so funny because I was literally wearing my shirt Richard got me, and I saw the lines in the morning and everything, and I felt bad. And thank you so much again. Richard got it for me, and Donna got me the pins, and Richard got me the shirt, which I love. And because Brandon wanted to get a shirt, so like he said it, then I'm like, ding, I want to get a shirt. So I'm like, do I ask Richard? Because I don't want him to wait in the line. So like that whole thing went by. Like at 3:00, he's like standing there. He's like, "There's a shirt right there. It took me about 30 seconds to get it free." Like and it was so silly that but you do risk that they might not have it. But at that point, like 3:00, Richard was in, I don't know, it was in some any gift shop. He walked right up and got me the shirt. So it was great. And I guess I don't remember how Donna got the pins for me, but I saw those lines and I felt bad. I didn't even want to ask him, but I told Donna my story. I passed on the Great Movie Ride shirt. I don't know if you guys bought the Great Movie Ride shirt or not.
Did not. Should have.
Even on the merch store, it was like, buy the Great Movie Ride shirt and you get the Universe of Energy shirt, Ellen's Energy Venture shirt for like half price. And I passed up on that. I'm like, what am I, crazy? Like, I regret it to this day. I literally looked on eBay today to get that shirt. I'm so bummed. Now it's like $50-$60. I could have got it for like $10 or something. So, but I told Donna that. I said, I regretted not getting that Great Movie Ride. She said, I did the same thing. I wanted that shirt and I didn't get it. So she felt bad. She got me the pins and Richard got me the shirt. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, so we were there the day before it closed, and that shirt was everywhere, and I'm pretty upset I didn't buy it.
Oh, man. I love that ride. I did like 6 streams about the Great Movie Ride, so
Love it.
I don't know. What do you guys think of the Mickey ride coming in?
I'm excited for it. I don't like that style of animation, but I think the ride's going to be pretty good.
They said February, right? February 2020.
They're saying, yeah, and you know what I'm excited because I love trackless rides. I don't know if you guys know one of my favorite rides of all time. I think I've said it before in my streams, but when I was in Tokyo Disneyland, the Winnie the Pooh Honey Pot Adventure, it's a trackless ride. It's phenomenal. I don't know if you guys ever saw it on YouTube or anything. It's and the Ratatouille's like that too. And there's a Mystic Manor. There's a couple rides that have this track system, and I believe it's going to be one of those trackless rides. It is the coolest experience you ever had. Like just the way these cars move and they're silent and the way they whisk away and they can randomly do stuff. And it is just that alone. I know this ride's going to be cool. I don't know, but the projection, and I was reading a lot about it this week. So, and the animatronics and the different thing it's going to be part of it. Scott Eukin's here. I just filmed Winnie the Pooh in Tokyo 4K. Scott knows I love Winnie the Pooh. So that line is a 2-hour, 3-hour wait. That ride is probably about 20 years old or something. Scott's here from my friend here. Scott, is that line still huge in Tokyo Disneyland? It's just crazy. It's a huge line, and I love it. It's so cool. If you guys, my filming stinks of it, and Scott just filmed it. Go watch it on his channel. So it is just the trackless ride, and I can't wait for Ratatouille. They're just such cool experiences. So neat. So if it stinks, the trackless part to me is a winner. So I don't know.
I think it's gonna be good. I don't think they'd invest as much as they are and add it to Disneyland if it wasn't going to be good.
I'm just worried that, I'll be honest with you, my kids love those cartoons. And the first season or 2 are really good. And the last like 3 seasons of that show, or 4 seasons, they're very strange. I don't know. They're very obscure. So I'm praying they're not going to be, I can't imagine them being crazy and wacky, but maybe, I don't know. I think they're going to be toned down, but they're a little, I don't know. You guys ever watch those cartoons?
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like the animation style.
Well, it reminds me of Ren and Stimpy, which I was always hit or miss with. And, the first few that I watched were pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, I'm looking forward to the ride. I hate the fact that the Great Movie Ride's gone, but it's not coming back. So might as well enjoy what they're going to put there. The tech, like you were saying, Rob, is awesome. It's going to end up being one of those rides that hopefully can be a people eater and get people away from Galaxy's Edge, or at least give them something to do while they're waiting in line with some random reservation system that they're going to put into place in the next whatever days.
I'm interested now to see when the next ride of Galaxy's Edge is going to open, the Rise of the Resistance there, now that they've confirmed February 2020 for the Mickey ride. So
I think it's going to be December.
Is that the word?
Well, that's
December where, in Disneyland or Disney World?
Sorry, Disney World, yeah.
Disney World is basically 3 months behind Disneyland. So June, July, August, we're opening at the end of August. Bob has said on multiple streams that he's hoping that they open Rise of Resistance on the last day of D23, which would put it 3 months after
Makes sense.
the opening of wow, it's getting late. Opening of Galaxy's Edge out there. So if it's 3 months here, September, October, November. So end of November, early December, it's ready for Christmas. You're not going to open 2 rides in a row or at the same time. You're already going to have an increased influx of people because it is Christmas. So I can see them wanting to get it open by the end of the year because that's what they said. We'll see what happens. If you want to talk about tech in a ride, I'm sure that thing has rise resistance that has just a ton of bugs to work out of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many moving parts in what they're doing there, literally and figuratively. So,
well, and I believe in Disney World, anyways, that's the first thing they started building. The first thing I can remember seeing were the AT-ATs going up.
Yeah.
They obviously knew it was going to take a long time. So,
yeah, I think it's. I mean, they need to get it physically in there so they can get the track system in and everything else that they're doing, and it's going to be amazing. I was actually more excited for the Millennium Falcon run until I started hearing more about Rise, and just looks so good, so good.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of limited on going to Disney with just with our lifestyle and everything and just craziness. I think I want to go when both rides are open. I really do. I'm excited you guys are going in the beginning, but
I said that too, Rob, and then I decided that just book a hotel room.
One's better than none.
Yeah. Well, the atmosphere. I mean, the whole thing is really what I want to see, right? Like, yeah, the ride's great, but it's everything else. I mean, it's the fact that it's going to be totally immersive. I want to see how well they do it. The food looks pretty darn good. The area looks great. Like, I'm as interested in seeing that as I am to see either of the 2 rides. And if it's only one and you got to walk around and see everything else, then we'll do that now and figure out the rest later whenever I randomly book a hotel in December, whenever they.
Yeah, ideally, the ideally would be to get in line way up towards the front, go straight onto Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, and then just spend the rest of the time in the atmosphere. That's all I care about. I want to see that, and I know there's going to be people there, special celebrities. I want to meet them. It's something we've grown up with for so long. That's what I want to see.
Yep.
Did you any of you guys see one of the accounts on Twitter posted a big picture of Disneyland
with all the cast members?
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
And see, what was it?
Yeah, sorry. It was all the cast members.
It was all the cast
in uniforms, and you could see the Millennium Falcon. It was pretty cool.
Oh. There were a billion of them.
Yeah.
The amount of people that are on the team.
The whole front entrance was packed.
Wow.
It's crazy. Dave, you got to get rest. We got a podcast to do this week.
Yeah.
I don't want you sleeping on my podcast.
Good, man.
And then there's let's see. Brandon's hitting him. Come on, wake up.
Yeah, right.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I'm psyched to meet your wife too. I haven't met Brandy yet, so
man, she hasn't been around when
I know.
Yes.
That's cool. Well, thanks for
she's cool. I like her.
That's good. All right, guys. I think at this note, Dave rubbing his eyes. I think we're gonna end the celebration of Steve 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much, Steve. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Do a better person. What do we got? Congrats on that. Nice. I love that sign. That's so Steve. That sign. I love it. Go ahead.
I was gonna do that right when I jumped on. I totally forgot until I looked over. Okay, I got that sign.
Here. Let's talk. You can wrap it up, and then we'll get to Shep and then Steve last, of course. So I just froze him.
Who's going first? Me?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, man. Steve, congratulations. Thank you, Rob, for doing this. It was fun. It was a lot of time. It was a lot of see, I can't talk. What the heck is going on here? Let me start over. Steve, congrats, brother.
Thank you.
Rob, thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
I'll leave it at that.
I can't wait to do the podcast this week.
Yeah, man. We'll get it done.
Yes.
We'll get it done.
Shep, my man.
Yeah, Steve, super pumped. I mean, I called you right after. I was like, this warrants a call. Got to get a call for this one. And yeah, I'm just super pumped, super happy for you. Such a big milestone. Huge shout out, Rob. Great job having the stream for him. I mean, The support's awesome.
It's funny. Last night I'm like, I want to stream again, and Steve's like, yeah, and then like that came along, and I'm like, I think I was hoping I didn't jinx him because I made the thumbnail like 3 or 4.
He made it early.
Congratulations. I'm like, oh. And I said, you know what? No matter what, I want to stream. If he's not at 1,000, I'm gonna push for everyone to subscribe to him. But if he is, it's even better. We can celebrate. So thank you, Shep. I appreciate it. So that's awesome. So
Absolutely.
and of course, Steve. Anything else? And thank you everyone in the chat for hanging in there. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for my mods and my friends and my power channels and my power channels and partner channels. You guys are all awesome. Of course, DG Explorers, my awesome sponsors. Thank you guys so much. They're awesome. They're streaming tomorrow. Check them out. I'm going to be on Bob Matthews' channel tomorrow. I think we're going to go around 5 o'clock. Bob's awesome. He's become a really good friend of mine too. So I'm going to be over there. And then, of course, I'm going to be with this guy on Thursday night. But that's not straight. It takes a couple weeks, right, Dave?
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
Okay. But look out for that. I'll be doing that. And of course, Steve, I'm going to leave the floor to you, and then we're going to get out of here. So thank you guys for watching. Steve, all yours, pal. You should go. It's 11 o'clock. You should go live on your channel now too. You should go.
You know, what's really awesome though about the whole community is that somebody would be there. I mean, people would be there. But no, I cannot thank everybody enough. I mean, I remember sitting with Mark in March, and Mark, you might have been on the channel. Were you on Fiasco with me once, Rob?
I wasn't. No,
you weren't. Okay, somebody else was in. But
well, tell me which one it is.
I don't remember, but I remember Dan sitting there when we got done, and I was sitting at 390 or something like that. And this was maybe the end of February, beginning of March. I was sitting at 390. I think it was beginning of March. He said something about, don't worry, you're going to get this by long before you ever get it. I think he even said by the end of May. And I said, you're ridiculous. So that's not going to happen. I said, I've spent 6 months getting to where I'm at now. And I don't know how. I don't know. I mean, I'm still baffled that people come watch me or watch my videos. And it just means the world to me. And I cannot thank you guys enough, Rob, for your push today. Everybody for their pushes all along. I know Zip was sending people from his work to my channel a few weeks ago. Shep does the same. Shep's on there telling me he's got people come. I mean, it's just so great. What a great community. And, you can't do it without help, and you can't do it without hard work. So I'm just in awe that I hit, especially today. I mean, we got 58 subs today, but we lost one, but I got 58 subs today. So
you always worry about that one. Don't worry about it.
But no, that, I can't thank you all enough. I am honored to know you. I'm honored to be your friend. And I cannot wait to meet you all. So thank you guys so much.
That was awesome. I want to thank Noah too. He's awesome. Thank you, Noah, on Twitter.
Yes, thanks, Noah.
Kay is awesome. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, all you guys, all my mods, LSU mom, all you guys. You guys are awesome. Everyone in there. Joey, Scott Yukin, he's awesome too. Definitely check in. You can do it. Check out all the channels, and I appreciate it. So, all right, guys, congratulations again, Steve. 1,000 subscribers. I'll be honest with you. I knew you were going to do it because you were just moving so quick. And I'm like, you know what? I want this to happen already. So I started pushing. I probably posted about 20, 30 different things. I apologize if I bothered everyone out there. But it worked. It worked so good. Okay,
it worked.
Thank you. And everyone's congratulating you in the chat. Take care, Steve. Are you gonna go live, Steve? You gonna after this, or you go to bed?
I'm gonna say no tonight.
You should go live to thank everyone real quick, just to say everyone. You got at least 15 people here who will come over to see you. So, but I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, but maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know.
Oh, I think I might want to do something a little lengthier tomorrow.
Yeah. It's kind of late. So thanks for coming on my channel too. It's an honor to have you on.
Thank you so much.
So that's awesome. So. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being out here. Thank you guys in the chat room. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And after 3 hours yesterday, we did about 100 minutes tonight. It was crazy. Tomorrow, Bob and Ashley. I'm not having any stream on Friday, so I might be doing something.
No stream Friday?
No, I got to pick up my wife from the airport. I can't make it. So sorry about that, guys. So
maybe I'll stream Friday.
Go for it. You can have you want to take my time slot?
Well, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everyone. And again, Steve, congratulations. 1,000 YouTube subscribers. 1,006.
Yes.
Hopefully you don't lose any more. So that's cool. So thank you, buddy. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. We're out of here. Bye bye. Bye Dave. Bye
Thanks,
Chef.
everybody.
Bye Steve again.
Later.
Everyone.
See you later.